She's an award-winning mountaineer, business executive, a Guinness World Record holder, and a mother of two. She summited Mount Everest, peaks on 3 continents, and raised millions for grassroots education with every step she's taken.
Hi, my name is Saray Khumalo, a mountaineer, and I love the outdoors. And this is one of the places that I visit and I love to hike. So come on, let me show you. Welcome to my world.
The Walter Sisulu Gardens are a fitting practice ground for an African woman who's reached the heights of mountaineering, from Africa to Nepal, Russia to South America. She's kept her priorities grounded in uplifting our next generation. It certainly has taken perseverance.
I decided to take on Everest because it's one of the 7 summits. After making a commitment to summit the 7 highest peaks on the 7 continents around the world and use it to raise money for education, I went on a research, spree where I tried to find out how do I go about it. And fortunately, I met with Sibusiso, and he said, you train for every mountain that you need to climb differently. And we went for Everest because he was going in 2014, so that was my first attempt. And thereafter, the rest is history. I went back and back until I was able to summit. And in 2019, 3 weeks before I went to attempt Everest, somebody that actually told me no Black African woman had summited Everest, because I didn't know that in 2013, lost his life. And I reflected on why I was saying 2020, why was I waiting? And I picked up my bag, called Noah Hanna, and said, can I join you? And he asked me to, he said, yeah, I can. And I went to Everest and made history. And for the first time in 66 years, someone like me was able to step on top of the world.
Ask Sarah's son, Saray Khumalo, if he aims to emulate her, and it's clear she's raised a thinker and a doer.
With her achievement, it's not to say that I need to emulate her achievement itself, but simply to understand that any dream that I have, I can take to the same scale that she has. So the idea that you only fail at your dreams the moment you give up on them. It's like she constantly held on to that dream. And it's like I've taken that from her to say that, dude, the point is to remain resilient, remain focused. And it's like, don't expect people to wish for you to reach your dreams and actually like you can just chill and just wait and somehow you're going to get there. It's like you need to hold on to that, that belief in yourself that you can bring this to fruition.
In a Guinness World Record cycle, Sarah partnered with iSchool Africa to fund iPads loaded with digital libraries for underprivileged children.
I'm very passionate about education and literacy, and it's because I am here talking to you today. I've been able to step on top of the world because of the investment that my parents made in my education. I believe education is the equalizer. It's the one thing that can ensure that African children are not second-class citizens in the global village. I like saying that because it contextualizes where we are at and where we need to go. Through education, we can ensure that we have less crime, we have less unemployment, we have a better world tomorrow. How else can we, ensure that this is possible today? It's by making steps like this to invest in our young. So philanthropy and raising funds for education has been part of my journey since 2012, when we first climbed Kilimanjaro and raised money for Kids Heaven. It's been an exciting journey, one that has been full of exciting moments, on the mountains as well as off the mountains, and also some cries in there. But what is exciting for me is the fact that I've been able to raise over 2.6 million rands, built over 15 libraries, and now we're on a journey to build digital libraries and make a difference. And you can climb up on a mountain and take a selfie and talk about it around the braai, or you can climb on the mountain and make sure that the next generation is left with a gift that is sustainable, that gives them a chance to be a big player on the global stage. When I finally summited Everest, it was humbling. First of all, you get up there, you're tired, and the Sherpas kept saying, it's there, you keep going. I mean, we had been climbing from 10 o'clock in the night And when I got there, I just realized, it was the end. And I sat down and started reflecting about many things. First of all, about Lwazi, who had believed that I was going to be the first Black African woman, and I had passed away 3 weeks before I started my expedition. I thought about my mother, who always used to say to my sisters and I that the sky is the limit, and how wrong she was because the clouds were beneath me. Someone like me from the township was on top of the world, and all the important people were somewhere down there. All the people that I thought were closing doors on me because they didn't believe I could do it were actually closing little windows and left the gate wide open for me to walk in. It was possible.
Get more of the Insider Essay online. Follow, connect, engage, and be inspired to live better with the Insider Essay. Watch the show Monday evenings at 5:30. Repeat Saturday at 1 on S3.